Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyadi Pashyata Desata Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gauravaktavanda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukham Karoti Vachalam Pangum Nandati Giri Yat Kripata Mande Shri Guru Dinata Hare Krishna. So today we'll see chapter 3rd entitled Karma Yoga, and today we'll discuss verse number 2nd. So Arjuna is speaking these words to Krishna. He's asking the question. So Vyami Shreneva Vakyena
यामिश्रेणेव वाक्येन
Buddhim Moha Yasiva Me
बुद्धिं मोहयसीव मे
Tadekam Vadanishchintya
तदेकं वद निश्चित्य
Yena Shreyoham Apnuyam
येन श्रेयोऽहम् आप्नुयाम्
Vyamishreneva Vakyena
यामिश्रेणेव वाक्येन
Buddhim Mohayasiva Me
बुद्धिं मोहयसीव मे
Tadekam Vadanishchintya Yena Shreyoham Mapnuyam. Please chant.
व्यामिश्रेणेव वाक्येन बुद्धिं मोहयसीव मे तदेकं वद निश्चित्य येन श्रेयोऽहम् आप्नुयाम्
Anyone else? Okay, so the translation and purport. My intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instructions. Therefore, please tell me decisively which will be most beneficial for me. Purport. In this chapter, as a prelude to the Bhagavad Gita, many different paths were explained in the previous chapter, such as Sankhya Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, control of senses by intelligence, work without fruitive desire, the position of neophyte. This was systematically. A more organized outline of the path would be necessary for action and understanding. Arjuna therefore want to clear up these apparently confusing matters so that any common man could accept them without misinterpretation. Although Krishna had no intention of confusing Arjuna by any jugglery of words, Arjuna could not follow Krishna consciousness either by inertia or by active service. In other words, by his questions, he is clearing the path of Krishna consciousness for all students who seriously want to understand the mystery of Bhagavad Gita. So this is Arjuna's question. Yesterday he asked question, right? What exactly you want me to do? Once you tell that Krishna, you told in the second chapter, like in the conversation, just look at from a conversation point of view. Sometime back you told, do fight, do your karma, don't get attached to your karma. Then some after that you said no, but buddhi is better, intelligence is better. By that you can control senses and you can also attain peace. So now Arjuna is saying like Vyamishre no Mishre no means mixed, right? Vya means very much. So very much by your very mixed up vakya words or sentences, buddhi is moha. My buddhi is bewildered because of so many instructions. Mishra, it's mixed instructions. So that ekam vada. So you tell one thing, confirm one thing that is best for me, that is beneficial for me. Right? So here we see uh, nature of Arjuna. right? How it's not nature of Arjuna, it's how the intelligence or the mind of human being works. So there are set processes, right? So we living in Japan, we know this. We have a lot of experience. At least I have this experience. Right? If you go to any shop, or you go to bank, or you go to post office, anywhere you go, and they have certain process. You take a token, then you go to the counter when your number is there. And the counter, there are different counters. Somebody want to deposit cash, somebody want to do remittance purposes, right? So in that, if you ask any question which is different from the process, right? For example, if I want to do remittance, I want to transfer money to some other country. So then they will say, okay, from yen to dollars. That's conversion is a process. But if you say, no, 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 I want to transfer via this country or via this currency, then that is out of the process. So immediately that person who is supporting us gets bewildered. What exactly? What you want to do? Then they will check their standard process, right? If it is there. This is bank example, but even if you go to any shop and you buy something and you ask some question which is usually not asked, right? And then that person gets confused. What exactly you want? Uh, so I experienced this type of situations here in Japan. Right? It's out of the process, and then our mind cannot, intelligence also cannot function. Why? Because our mind and intelligence has previous impressions, and based on that, whatever comes in front of us, we judge it. In this situation, how I will operate. In this situation, how will operate. How I will respond. How will support this activity. How will support this activity. So we are our mind and intelligence work like that. And if there is mixed situation, then what happens? We don't know what exactly has to be done. So Arjuna's situation also, so he is also getting moha. He is bewildered. Why Mishra? Because from Arjuna's point of view, he was thinking, okay, I will fight, and then what happens is fine. But I will fight, or so Krishna, you are saying either you fight or you say, but then you say, oh, intelligence is better. By that you can achieve peace. So that means don't fight. Okay, so this is zero one type of thing. Okay, zero is I do my karma, I fight. And one is I do jnana, I take the intelligence and I become peaceful. So, and then Krishna also told him, okay, intelligence is good, karma is also good, but you do karma with intelligence. So in Arjuna's situation, that third option or the fourth option, it's bewildering him. What exactly I should do? I'm getting confused. So in that situation, the person gets confused. The way we get confused, if something out of the blue comes, which we have not imagined, then we cannot do. And then our mind cannot focus and our mind cannot solve it. What is to be done, how it is to be done. Then we get frustrated. Sometimes we get angry. How come this you are saying like this? Suddenly, I cannot do that. Yeah. So even if the say lunch time is daily, we are taking lunch at say for 1 o'clock, and if we on certain day suddenly if I say I want lunch at 12 o'clock, so that is out of the process because we it's assumed that we will take at 1 o'clock, and then you change suddenly, then it needs a prior information. You cannot suddenly change, even if we have meetings. You cannot suddenly decide, oh, in 5 minutes I will have meeting. No, because our mind cannot work like that. So similarly, uh, Arjuna's mind and intelligence also is bewildered, and now he's saying, "You tell me one thing that is better for me, that is beneficial for me." So tad ekam. So he's asking only one path. You tell me one path that I will follow. And this is our approach also many times when there are so many options and confusion. Then we say, I don't understand what I want to do. You tell me what is better for me. Don't ask me why, how. You tell me what is to be done. So the similar situation Arjuna is, and then now what he has done, he's asking Krishna, what should I do? I don't understand. So this is a better approach that we accept that I am not understanding. So either you, if you can ask someone, you can ask, or you take your time. You have to take some gap to take the decision when you are not understanding anything, or you ask somebody. So this is the approach, and I think this experience we all have, and we can experience in this our day-to-day activities everywhere. How people think, and how it is predefined. So it's very programmed way our mind is functioning. I don't like one person, so if he comes in front of me, even if he don't say anything, I don't like him. Right? Even if he says something, I don't like. Even he says good thing, I don't like him. So our mind is programmed like that, and we don't want to do anything different. That is the problem. That is the problem of our consciousness. So here Srila Prabhupada writes, yeah, Arjuna is asking the clear questions so that he can progress on Krishna consciousness. So those who want to progress or go forward in Krishna consciousness, they have to understand this mystery of Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is an open secret. So it's a mystery, Srila Prabhupada writes, right? It's like how Krishna wants us to act. So you can understand that by surrendering to Krishna, by asking Krishna for the direction. So every time Arjuna is getting confused, last time he got confused when he was bewildered in the beginning of the second chapter. He said, I don't know. He kept his weapons and he sat down and he was crying. And then he said, I don't know what is to be done now. You tell me what to do. Now, here again, he says, oh, I'm bewildered. I don't know what is to be done. You tell me what to do. Right? So, this is the process of surrendering to your higher spiritual authority. Right? So, Krishna is Arjuna's guru. So, he's surrendering there. I don't know what is to be done. You tell me. So, that is the way to learn Bhagavad Gita also. Right? So, sometimes we will also get confused. So, we have to ask, oh, I don't know what is to be done in Bhagavad Gita. I don't understand. You tell me how to read it, and then you'll get. Similarly, in our daily life also, there are so many decisions. So many times we get confused and we don't know what is to be done in simple things also. So we have to make practice of surrendering, practice of taking higher guidances. So this practice will help us to slowly surrender to Krishna and your Guru so that you get their proper instructions and then we can progress on this path. So now here Arjuna asked the question and now Krishna will start answering. I think from the next verse, Krishna will answer the questions. Yeah, see Bhagavan Vacha. So let's see how Krishna will answer these questions and how Krishna will remove the confusion from Arjuna's mind or intelligence. His intelligence is bewildered, right? So mind is already bewildered. So intelligence is bewildered. So we saw in the last chapter that to be peaceful, the intelligence should be steady. So let's see from tomorrow how Krishna explains Arjuna what is to be done. Hare Krishna. Any points, anything anybody wants to share? Okay, so don't get bewildered by out of the context situations arising in our life. We have to be inner focused and then we find the solutions. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow with the answer by Krishna, how Krishna answers the questions. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.